In one of the oldest districts of Taipei, there's a park called Yuanshan. It's a popular destination, and it's a heritage site in its own right. In this video, I want to explore the ruins of Yuanshan's former amusement park. Located in the heart of Taipei, Yuanshan is a complex heritage and recreational site.
Yuanshan is a really unique space. It has layers upon layers of history. Today it's a public garden and an expo park, but it's also an archaeological site, a Cold War bunker, the site of a shrine, an abandoned amusement park, and an outdoor museum. So in the park's most recent iteration, it was an amusement park, which has since been moved to another district in Taipei. So as a result, it's in the weird kind of middle ground where it's abandoned, things are closed off, but yet it's still open to the public, and so it's not uncommon to see a lot of people walking around getting their exercise among all of these strange buildings that they're all locked up, they're all starting to slowly crumble and decay. It seems like the city is going to do something, but I don't know.
Although the park is largely accessible, all of its buildings are locked, and many of its paths are fenced in, most likely to protect the archaeological sites. The park was established as a zoo during Taiwan's period of Japanese colonization. When the zoo moved, the landscape was redesigned as an amusement park. The park was designed to resemble a traditional Chinese merchant village. Because of the accessibility of the park, its high visibility, and basic maintenance, it seems to be in fairly good condition. Much of the decay is natural, and vandalism seems limited only to a few locations. In later years, its growth was limited by the city, a local airport, and the Geelong River.
Security camera. There's a jungle in there. Walking through this avenue, I can get a feeling of what the amusement park was once like, with this greater Chinese theme. There's still a ton of people who are walking around in here, even though there's nothing. All the restrooms have been locked up, all the buildings have been shuttered. You can peek inside of the buildings and you can see that they used to be little boutiques or stores or something like that. Now, I'm curious what's going to happen to this place. This is at the top of the hill.
Prior to being a park, the Japanese used the site as a military cemetery and a hospital. During the Qing dynasty, settlers used the area as farmland.
So, we came up this way, went through the village, walked through the upper village, and now we are here. Let's see what's over this way, if we can't get down to the abandoned Ferris wheel and carousel. So around here somewhere there's supposed to be a very large shell midden from the times when the Ketagalan Formosans were living in the Taipei Basin. They used this hill as kind of a trash heap for all of their shells. It's an archaeological site, but there's nothing marked here, and I'm assuming that's on purpose. Here we are. Now we're coming up to the bunkers and shelters.
In 2006, the park's hilltop was listed as an archaeological site. Unable to expand, it shut its doors and relocated elsewhere in the city in 2014, and remained unused for 5 years. Until 2019, when it was made accessible for strolling during the daytime. Of the park's many rides, only the carousel and Ferris wheel remain. However, the foundations of other structures can still be found throughout the area. The park is currently under the management of the Taipei Rapid Transit Corporation. So far, it seems there are no major plans for this site. Taipei is a city that is always racing towards the next new thing, new technology, new trends. Even if its layers of history are not widely known, the appreciation of Yuanshan as a green space will help preserve what still exists here. It's refreshing to see an appreciation for an old space like this. Alright, so this location has a ton going on, and so I'm going to be making more videos about other aspects of this park and its environment later. In the meantime, I'm posting more content on my Patreon, so if you're a supporter, you can go check that out for more content. As always, thanks for watching.